We're live, everyone. We're live.
Woo!
Should I kill this video? Bah, turn away. There we go. All right, much better. Everyone, it's John Papa Giorgio and Eva Crichton and Michael Johnson, and we're doing the Pop Basement podcast. I'm gonna start momentarily with the intro song, and then the actual comedy will begin. So yeah, no editing. That slows us down. Oh no, that started in the middle of the song. I made a boo boo. There we go. All right. And we're potting it down. And the show has started. Everyone, it's Papa's Basement. I'm John Papa Giorgio. I got Michael Johnson. I got Eva Crichton. Hi. Michael's busy playing a Sasquatch game.
No, checking out gold digging whores on Tinder.
Oh, I do love a good. I have not been.
I need a man that'll spoil me like the queen that I am.
Spoiled rotten.
Those are the girls I talk to the most, and fuck all of you.
Well, there's something fun about flirting with a girl that's looking for money to dance that line. I kind of.
Have you done that?
Well, it's only when it's fun until you realize she just won't take $20.
Yeah, she's deserving of several hundred just because she's a
she
queen.
is deserving in her own mind.
Mm-hmm.
She's not deserving
of
a goddamn dime.
I have almost never found like an actual stunning girl on Tinder.
Oh, really?
No, I've seen beautiful women on Tinder.
Yeah.
I'm saying I've never seen one on Tinder where the desire for money lined up with looks that could earn it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like the ones that
I know what you mean.
Yeah, usually the ones asking for money look like James Earl Jones and Conan, like just fat face, ironed hair.
Who's the other one in that? The other actor,
Arnold.
I have never. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. I have done one dating app, the free one
For money.
No, plenty of fish.
POF.
Yeah, and that was like
awful,
and I didn't
you
need anyone.
Suggested that like every time you try plenty of fish.
I think I always tell you, okay, cute.
It's same to me.
Are they both free? I just did.
I don't know.
Yeah, someone suggested it for me, but I've never done Tinder. I've never done Grindr. I've never done.
You've never done Grindr?
No.
I have great match rate on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, that's the gay one, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you were making a joke.
No.
You know what? I'm going to give Grindr a shot.
I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to say yes to love.
What am I looking for? A Black Snake Moan.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you like that movie?
We were just talking about Black Snake Moan before the show started.
Yeah.
I don't know why it came up.
I was on this new sort of site, Crackle, that had free movies and TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Crackle.
And
I used to watch Seinfeld on it.
Yeah. And that movie came up and I'd forgotten all about it. And I was like, holy shit, this is 13 years old.
Oh yeah.
Really?
And and then you guys mentioned a great sex scene with Christina Ricci, and that was all I needed.
She has done multiple sex scenes, but first of all, we all want her to fuck in the Wednesday Addams wig.
Yeah.
And she's never done that.
I like how you're speaking for me on that.
Yeah, all of us. Just America. And also, what happened to the tits?
Yeah, I was.
What do you mean?
Like
they're still there, aren't they?
No.
Really?
No.
She's gotten mad thin.
They're like our middle class.
And they sort of shrunk.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
no.
died a long time ago.
Oh, she used to be so cute and curvy and short.
Yeah, it was a whole.
They were like Thora Birch.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Was Thora Birch 16 in American Beauty?
No,
Because
when I watch it, she is.
Okay. Yeah.
I lose myself in the reality of the story.
I'm a director, and that is the secret that I tell my penis for it to perform in this.
Gross.
Yeah, I thought I read that somewhere that she was a youngster for that scene. So
No.
I always remember her having gigantic cans, but I don't want to revisit that in case
they're huge.
They were
Yeah.
huge, and
Yeah.
her parents were porn stars.
What?
Yes,
Really?
Her parents were porn stars.
Like stars, or they were like.
okay,
I mean,
well,
That's the one perk of being in
Yeah.
porn is once you are in a film, you're a star.
yeah. Okay, mom was a fluffer in Behind the Green Door 7.
Okay.
Don't you want to be a star, honey?
All it takes is
I
one.
just need to record it. And you're a star.
I thought, yeah, I don't want to speak to the the fabric and the grandiosity of their careers, but they both appeared in pornographic film, I believe.
I don't know.
Like I just,
You're looking at me
we're
like
both, we're all looking at it.
right.
Tell us, Michael. Tell us.
I should know this. I remember in American Beauty, it starts off, isn't she looking at getting like them like bigger? She wants some bigger, right?
I think you're thinking of Now and Then when she's
Oh.
actually a child.
No. I remember watching that and thinking that I wanted them bigger.
Yeah. She
No.
fills up.
Right.
She fills
No,
up. And
she's-
Christina Ricci's in that movie too.
Is she?
Yeah.
But no, in American Beauty though, she's like on the internet or something on the computer looking at like getting breast augmentation.
I think she wants them smaller because
Ah.
I
they're
like
so.
how Michael's like,
No,
No,
you're wrong, Eva.
No, they're-
I
she's
wish I
insecure that they're too small.
and Michael inserts himself in that scene. Michael's hand falls upon Thora's on the mouse. No, they're perfect.
Cut to the surgeon's office. Yeah, I think I can do that for you. Like, no, I want them smaller. Well, smaller, bigger means the same thing.
Did you know that Eskimos have one word for smaller and bigger?
No, and then there's the scene where like Wes Bentley is filming her from the house next door.
Wes Bentley?
Isn't that his name?
Is that the character or
That's the name of the
that's
actor.
the actor?
Yeah,
That-
isn't it?
no, that's
Wes
a porn
Bentley.
name. If you told me that was Thora Birch's father's stage name,
Wes Bentley.
Wes Bentley.
Wes Bentley.
No, that's the actor's name.
oh my god, I
He
didn't
was
no one
in
pull him-
Hunger Games, right?
Yeah.
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 Did no one pull him aside and be like, dude,
that's a horrible name.
yeah, you,
Wesley.
you sound like
It's Wes.
I was gonna change it to Bentward.
Bentwood?
you sound like a
Wood.
load sprinkler.
Wes Bentwood.
Less Benwood.
Les.
Oh, hey, what about Les Bend Over?
That's it, kid. and Kevin Spacey's like, oh yeah.
Meet me in the bathroom.
You're old, but we can make it work. Transatlantic Spacey.
Yeah, and then she like takes her shirt off and her boobs
Oh god.
are like the size of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're perfect.
They're
Yeah.
the size of my dreams. That is the
What's her face? So what's the other girl?
Mina
Mina
Savari.
Right.
Right,
It's
right.
the bathtub that she is laying in.
Mhm.
It's the size of one of her breasts. They could have done that on Thora Birch's.
They did.
That's how they built bathtubs in that neighborhood. They would just dump the concrete.
Thora, we need a new bathtub.
And then you cut out where the nipple is, and that's your drain.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, I remember being pumped to see Mina Savari naked too, because this was right on the heels of American Pie, right? So
Right.
you had just
Yeah.
seen Shannon Elizabeth
She had a weird belly button.
Who?
Go back and watch.
Mina Savari or
Mhm.
Shannon Elizabeth?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, Shannon Elizabeth is
Perfect.
perfect.
There is a porn.
Not that I give a shit,
About a belly button?
right?
Right.
But
Hers is weird.
yeah, there's not. It was
Okay, describe how, because I just noticed my first like really weird belly button on a like a MILF cam
Really?
girl. Yeah.
There's something weird with belly buttons with me where I almost would prefer not to see them.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
The belly buttons are how I feel about feet. Go on.
really. I just like there's something I don't
Go on, Professor.
Yeah, there's just something I don't need.
It's there. You don't need it.
Right.
It's not important to you.
You don't
Yeah.
like on a
And
flat
then-
tummy that little punctuation mark?
No, I feel like it was a very intimate moment between you and your mother. and now you're just throwing it in my face. No, it is something weird where I
Throwing it in my
right.
face.
No, it's just
Yo.
I remember like just I don't most of the times when I see it,
Uh-huh.
I'd just be like, I don't want to see that.
It's nothing arousing to me, but it's never bothered me. It's funny to hear that it registers with you like that. What if?
But there's a small I wouldn't say like margin for error
Okay.
or imperfection,
Yeah,
but if it's a little weird looking,
you're sounding like me, and I'm loving it.
It's just like it's just
Yeah, this is-
shouting at me.
This
Yeah.
is
I know it's the
This
one.
isn't
very
you.
Papa Giorgio.
I know,
This isn't
I
you.
know.
This-
Usually I can like kind of just keep going and don't play with my belly button. Like
Really?
I've had one girl I dated.
She would tickle you.
Well, she would like stick her finger.
okay, that's unpleasant.
Yeah. And I was
Okay.
like, what do you know?
It's a window to the viscera.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it was like one of those moments as a guy where you're like, you want to like look at her and like, no means no. I don't like.
and she
But
was.
then she'd be like, "You're a pussy."
was she
You're not
Right,
gonna
right,
do it.
right, I know.
I mean, was she
And
like?
then she'd put on a Letterman's jacket and call her football coach, and he'd call and say, "Just keep doing it."
You're fine.
Uh,
No one's gonna believe him.
Right.
Have you seen how he dresses? Always showing off his belly button.
Yeah.
you
wanted it for it.
We're on your side.
so okay. Question: was she was messing around with your belly button like while going down, like reaching
Yeah, or
up?
she would just like I
Oh.
would be like
It's
laying on
confusing.
my back and asleep or whatever, and she'd like me, and I'm like,
Did she make the noise?
yeah, pretty much. I'm like, I should not be dating a goat.
I just want to eat tin out of your belly button, Michael. What's so weird?
But it was like one of these things I had to repeatedly tell her, and it was probably the last time I told her that that anyone last saw her.
Oh,
Oh. Damn.
Don Johnson made the problem go away.
No, I just remember it took like like repeatedly me like I don't like that.
Yeah.
This
annoys me.
feels weird, and like you keep doing it.
Have you ever noticed in life how people are just on autopilot for the most part? Like you can tell someone about a mundane thing, and if it doesn't register that someone would dislike that, they'll just pretty much never catch on. Like my mom will robotically perform the same things that my brother hates. Like we'll insist on getting a birthday cake, even though my brother is like a manorexic and doesn't
Yeah.
want cake. We'll insist on that showdown every birthday with this guy when birthdays are like fraught with peril with him. And then there'll be a big fight, and she'll be like, "How did this happen again?" It's like he's weird, but listen to his wishes. I don't know,
Yeah.
like he doesn't want a cake.
You know what my dad does that drives me nuts? And
Touches
he-
your belly button.
No, no, he knows it drives me crazy. He'll come up behind me and just go boom and like squeeze my neck really hard.
Well, that's terrifying.
Like really like he doesn't like
He'll wait until I'm out in the woods.
yeah. And it's dark.
Right.
What am I doing out there? None of your business.
Right.
No, he'll just come up and go "Brr," like that on my neck, and it drives me crazy. And he gets the biggest kick out of it. He's just like,
You know who else doesn't like that? My cats and every other living
Right,
being.
yeah. Thanks, Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're my kitten.
Punch up a picture of Mana Savari in that movie.
Okay,
You'll see
sure.
what I mean.
All right, give me a second.
She was
Or
She was so
American
cute,
Beauty.
though.
Oh, I totally
yeah,
loved
and
her.
she sort of had like a weird look, right? Like her face isn't like traditionally
Oh yeah, yeah. She is
Pretty, but
slightly
sh-
offbeat.
a little offbeat, but so
Yeah.
cute.
She looks a little Michelle Pfeiffer. I think she's.
Michelle Pfeiffer was
Pretty.
such a 10.
you think
Oh God,
she's-
she has kind of aged into her. I'm looking at her now. So Mina Savari, American Beauty. Oh, are you talking about the fact like she has rose petals on her belly? Because those are rose petals.
Those are rose
Michael.
petals, Michael.
Did you think that was
Oh,
part of her? Like she was a plant
That
person?
was
You thought there was a plant?
I thought she was a flower.
Oh, Michael.
Oh, I cannot find photos.
So you know what you gotta do is just Google.
Google it and
Well,
then
I'm
hit
Googling.
image.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
maybe.
Google image.
But,
Like, I haven't gone back and watched that since we learned like just
Oh, here
how
you go.
gay Spacey is. Okay, hold on. Pass
Oh,
it
it's
over.
it's big. I mean,
she should have it surgically removed.
It needs a touch up. It needs a tad.
let me see.
It needs a little bit of work. I'm with Michael.
She's so cute. I'm not even looking at it.
Or just
mean, I
tattoo
wouldn't
it
care.
black so it
Yeah,
looks
I
like
mean it's
just
big.
a solid hole.
It's big and it's an Audi. Audis are always
Is that what
weird.
it is?
Yeah,
Do you want to
it's big and it's an Audi. It's like an innie and an Audi at the same
You know
time.
what? Maybe it's my just hatred for Audis.
It's an Audi.
like the car?
Right.
Audis are weird.
So I was looking at this older a woman that runs an OnlyFans, and when I say older, she's like 45ish, maybe in
Okay.
that realm. And first of all, I'm so fucked up that I wanted to feel like this was an act of maturity on my part.
Right.
That I've been looking at like kind of MILF porn lately.
You're so good.
I'm brave.
You're really brave.
And I'm just like, Michael and Eva be so proud of me.
That's a powerful thing for you.
But this girl has a belly button that looks like a baby's fist could fit inside it.
Ew.
And yeah.
Michael perked up.
I would fuck that.
He doesn't like an Audi, but give him a deep innie.
Yeah.
Audis weird me out, but
I didn't know. Okay.
all right, I'm listening.
I'm gonna pop them both in and then jerk one.
So a baby's fist could fit in it. I'm imagining like a little
Like she's-
nectarine. She
Yeah.
could put one in there and just pop it out at you.
I dare say she could put a cherry tomato in there and there would still be a little rolling around. Like it would come out easily.
Wait. So what were you doing there?
She's like on Gone Wild 30 plus, one of my
Wow.
preferred porn subreddits, and because again I'm maturing,
Yeah,
and she also has
beyond the barely legals.
beyond the barely legals.
the BL.
Rawr.
The
And-
BLs.
Yeah. And I just was exploring some of her content, as I like to refer to it, and I noticed once she was doing a lot of like look at my taut tummy, and great tummy, but then I was like, once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it.
There is also something with ripped abs after
Okay.
a certain age on a woman. I'm not down with.
You're not.
Oh.
No.
It's
There's
too much.
There's that look of like like sometimes like
Stretch.
yeah,
Like
stretch skin,
Stretched skin,
Yeah.
stretched leather.
I just
Oh,
don't, yeah.
Mhm.
The term is look of a man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You know what else?
I don't want
to.
to see I don't want to see your
Yeah.
abs.
You know what else I don't like, and I think like Michael, and you might agree too, is like
Let's hear, Eva.
Like
this
a-
is a safe space.
a dick on a woman. I don't like that. But
Well,
what do you guys?
I like it needs to be like grotesquely big.
Okay, like just
It needs to be classified as a dong.
Here's where Michael and I part in the paths in the proverbial woods. I like it to be beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like just like it,
dog.
it looks to be. It has to have a look of like a government experiment.
It's like something drawn by an animator.
Right, but put on by a surgeon and a scientist and their team of like crack,
Yeah.
top-notch military experts.
Does the surgeon kiss it when they're done installing it? Just a little.
Yes, you kiss it before you attach it.
Yeah.
Or the-
just a
Like-
little pet.
Like you're giving away your daughter at a wedding.
that would be so funny if like some like surgeon had that as like a superstition.
All right.
Hey, we almost lost the last guy. And remember, you kissed it and he lived.
You have to do it
Good-
every time. now.
Every time.
His methods are weird, but damn it, he gets results.
It has to be on the tip or else it doesn't work.
And you gotta look like you're putting it in its bed.
You mean you want me to cradle it? Yeah, that's the way
Yes.
to cradle it.
Yes.
He's starting to flatline, doctor. He's gotta cradle it.
Tuck it in.
Sing to it.
Wrong
Go to
advice.
sleep.
I didn't realize like penal attachments were so touch and go.
He's flatlining.
This wasn't supposed to be life or death surgery.
Get it a hot cocoa. and
I
your favorite
take my
blanket.
time. I'm sorry he bled out.
The surgeon had an awful singing voice.
We were attaching a diaper to your husband's penis.
What?
And putting a bib on it.
Was that necessary?
It's very
Are
necessary.
you gonna tell me how to do my job?
I'm sorry. I'm just in shock.
And, we just finished the lullaby. We took his vitals.
The cradle we were building around your husband's penis collapsed. He didn't make it.
Why?
We painted the nursery the wrong color.
Oh my God. I'm trying to be the grieving widow, but I'm laughing too hard.
Do you like Chinese food?
I love it.
All right. Pull the car around.
And
Now I'm just picturing a cock on a big wheels. Pedaling it with his little balls.
Well, the husband died, but they kept the penis alive.
Of course, yeah. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Right.
what about balls?
They're fine.
You can raise them as your own.
They like to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks. They have a taste for the classics.
Where did that start? Oh, I said,
Oh.
asked if you like dicks. I asked if you like dicks on women. Well, Michael's not into outies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're gross.
An Audi belly button.
But it's
I mean,
not like-
I don't.
It's
don't
not like a deal
care.
breaker.
Oh, fuck
yeah,
no.
but they are.
I can get past
yeah,
it.
they're
Yeah.
weird.
He's Michael Trooper Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, baby, I like it.
I
Not just the most.
It's
I-
not my favorite.
in a parallel universe where I'm that kind of guy that like approaches women in bars and has confidence, like you would be the wingman of wingmen.
Oh, wait, how so?
Like we could just
Like-
we could send you off to snipe whatever because you'd be like, I see something in her.
Yeah, I was finding
Got a
myself
twinkle in her eye.
last night after the show that I did. I went out with the group I performed with. We played Truth or Dare
Oh, okay.
Ooh, fun.
at
So he
Tryst
performed
in
with the
Adams
children of
Morgan.
what school?
Right. Yeah. And there's this girl Trisha. No,
She likes me.
but it was funny is that the dares I passed on at first, most of which involved someone from the table getting up and talking to someone else
Oh,
at another table or saying something.
okay.
I found myself oddly like, when I finally did say yes, that I was like, oh yeah, this is like performing. Like I just did not give a shit. I
Right.
used to not be able to talk to people unless I was like a 6-pack in.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh yeah, that was I shared your superpower.
Right. So that was fun, actually.
That was cool.
What did you have
So-
to do? Like, what was the
What was
the
mine?
dare?
I had to go up to one guy and say, "Martin, is that you? Hey, buddy."
And it
That's
turned
fun.
out to be Martin Mull. So.
Right. He's like, "I'm just trying to a moment alone." What was the other thing? I can't remember. One of them was, "Is this your favorite Batman movie?" Because they were playing Batman on the television. That
Oh.
wasn't mine. That
Was
was
it
some
the
other
Adam
guy's.
West like 62
No, it was the one with Christopher Walken and Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Returns.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
But- But I guess what I'm saying is that remember when we were looking for that girl after the show a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago? I
There-
was like thinking I had that same feeling,
Uh-huh.
which as a sober person, it's a little bit too late in the game now, but now I'm like I feel like confident to talk to just about anybody.
Yeah.
I still miss that girl.
Really?
Like, I'm thinking about her a couple
she,
weeks later.
She looked dynamite trashy.
Yeah, she was a Trailer Park 9. Like
Yeah.
the hair-
Her tits were dynamite.
Oh, can we make that calendar?
You look dynamite, baby. The Trailer Park Nines.
We'll put out a casting call. Hey, everybody, if you listen to Bob's Basement, we're putting on a casting call, doing a calendar. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The only prerequisite is you gotta live in a trailer. You gotta be a nine.
So
It's gonna be a 9.
bring those yellow fingers over here.
No 10s allowed.
Right.
You'll ruin it.
You ruined it.
What would be the distinguishing characteristic between a Trailer Park 9 and a 10?
I think
No C-section scar.
Child.
maybe track marks.
Yeah.
Track
Oh, you mean like from drug use?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of stretch marks. I was like,
Oh.
why would you get rid of those?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
I love them.
They're not gross like a belly button at all.
I know.
No, maybe like track marks or
Yeah, drug use.
drug
definitely.
use.
So you can still be a 9
I
and use
Yeah.
heroin.
dare,
just smoke it.
Right.
No
just have
shooting up.
pretty track marks.
Yeah.
You can even shoot up.
I
Just
guess-
beautiful track.
How long
marks.
Just in between your toes.
Do they last forever?
I don't know. I've never.
I've never done heroin.
Well, then let me speak. No.
That's one I never did.
Me too. And everyone that I've talked to that has said it was really, really fun.
It
At
was
first.
amazing.
At first. Yeah.
first.
It's like when you eat an entire carton of ice cream.
Yeah.
Like those first couple of bites, just
Yeah.
chef's kiss. But
Well, when I was in the hospital over the summer and they gave me a whole bunch of Demerol, I think it
Mhm.
was.
Mhm.
and you
That-
insisted on the suppository.
Yeah. Like, yes, and a team insert them.
Kiss the
And
pills.
then-
yeah. But I had such bad stomach pain, and the guy that was taking care of me in the emergency room was like, all right, I'm gonna give you something. And it was so good
Mhm.
that I started like getting on my phone and doing work. I had been buckled over in pain.
But the pain just went away.
It went away, and I was like, oh,
Great.
maybe I shouldn't be here.
I think I overreacted.
right.
And I'm taking up a bed for someone that's seriously injured. They're like, that's the drug, sir.
Do I have access to a fax machine?
So much energy.
I know. But the
Sir, that's the drugs.
yeah. I was like, I had to be very careful not to.
Yeah.
I could have. What is it called? Just faked it. What's the fake it?
Yeah.
There's an expression like in recovery rooms.
Yeah, in the rooms.
in the rooms.
Oh.
But I did not once. I guess lie about the amount of pain.
Yeah.
I was there for like 4 days.
Oh, damn.
And
You
I
were in
coulda-
pain.
I could have just been doped up and
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
and
you could have.
I didn't.
Good for you.
It's the power of recovery, man.
Look at you working your program.
I know.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Proud
That
of you.
shit was good though.
That's awesome.
When I had last time I had Demerol was my tonsils out when I was in my early 20s, and
Mhm.
there was something. I think heroin people.
Yeah.
The heroin people.
They're called the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
right. It's something that they talk about with like just even before the needle like it's jabbed in. There was like a high about.
Oh,
the-
yeah, your
the cues,
dopamine.
yeah.
yeah.
Your
There-
ritual, the dopamine's kicking in before.
the pain in my butt cheek from the shot, I was starting to look forward to. That was like a
Really?
big piece of. I was like, oh yeah, fucking just jab it. And
Jab that in my butt.
it would be like, come on, jab it. Oh, thank God.
Michael points to the puddle of cum. Is that part of it? No, that's all you, sir.
Just your own individual reaction to the
Slut.
circus that you've turned this into.
Slut cum.
Can I taste it? It's yours, sir. You can do whatever you want.
Whatever.
Some guy comes running in. No, it's mine.
Apparently, he has a little tiny spoon.
Coke spoon.
It's mine.
We'll get off of it.
I picture your dick lying in that little like horseshoe shaped tray. The people are about to barf.
Are you picturing it like a bratwurst that like comes in the plastic?
Hot stuff coming through. Does he work here? No.
I just volunteered like a candy striper.
Mm.
I'm the cum stir.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, get out of here, cum stir.
Your services are needed down the hall.
I go wherever I'm needed. About face.
He's like a beekeeper who can tell from the taste of the honey what the bees ate. Marlboro Light and Coke Zero.
Tastes like hospital food.
Gross.
In fact, it always tastes like hospital food.
Keep eating your Jello, boys. So COVID-19.
Yeah. My mom is really freaking me out about it. Like, and we don't get like this.
The coronavirus.
Yeah, we're not like your family. We're not like
My mom. Let's not say my family. My
We're
dad
not-
was a sailor that.
okay, but we're not hypochondriacs. We
Okay.
laugh. We understand that media is crazy and it's
Mhm.
in your face.
Because you're anti-Semite. Look at him playing the other goys like fiddles.
And, but she's freaking me out. She's like dousing the house. Like,
Kerosene.
yeah, she's burning.
Yeah.
She already killed my dad.
impure!
She killed my dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor Tommy.
we're having a Viking funeral for
All
him
right,
later
does she
today.
not want you going anywhere?
Yeah, and like she's being crazy. I don't know what it is. And
I think what we're gonna have to be like bracing ourselves for is the fall and winter.
really,
Yeah.
The way you said that, I imagined like a really white dude with the name of Brayson.
Bracing.
I'm
Brayson?
here bracing myself. What's
I'm bracing winter. I play lacrosse, and I'm dating this girl named Ashley, and she's really cool.
She has a gorgeous belly button.
yeah.
I don't fuck
and,
vibes.
bro. I think like you are like a little bit biased. You should check that out. Belly button. It's nice. In fact, that's where I stick my penis because we're saving ourselves.
Yeah.
How are you, Brayson?
Yeah, I'm saving myself for her ass.
Oh,
That's
what?
where I'm going to go first. Actually, that's where I'm going to lose my virginity.
Why? Why the
Yeah.
butt?
Just so it doesn't really count.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
For which partner? You or her?
Wait. Oh, you mean the dude I'm dating? Aw.
She's gonna peg you.
I save my mouth for him. That's
He's a
why I don't
good-
kiss Ashley.
He's a good dude. He volunteers at these hospitals.
Right? He has a little spoon.
That took me a minute. I'm like, oh, Brayson Winter.
Brace in winter and brace in autumn.
Our parents just wanted us to be twins, so they changed the last name and not the first name.
It's good. I'm cool with it.
Are you Brayson?
Are you bracing?
Yeah, I'm great with it.
We're bracing.
We're Brayson.
Bracing for autumn and winter.
Our parents saw that Matrix movie with the twins, and they willed us to be.
They do a lot of drugs.
Yeah, but they took a bunch of mescaline and then practiced tantra,
Lot of drugs.
and then my dad was masturbated into a tray, and my mom just put it in her.
With a spoon.
Well, it was actually a tongue depressor. I was conceived using only the instruments you see in a doctor's office. They whipped like when you're making cotton candy, you just shove the stick into the machine. Yeah, they did that with my father's seed.
As was I.
And then they just jabbed it in there.
Sir.
And 12 months later, because we took a while, you had me, Brayson Winter.
We were born 6'2" each.
Yeah. As babies, we could move our pecs on command.
He's got great pack rotation. They look really healthy.
How are his calves?
They look dynamite.
Dynamite caps. Dynamite
What
tips.
is what is your mother doing as far as like she just
Oh, she's like, first of all, she vinegared the microwave.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No,
think
vinegar,
Yeah,
vinegar Tom.
that's how you clean a microwave.
Yeah, she did that. She's getting into.
That coronavirus is coming. That's it. I'm getting
I'm
this
gonna clean.
spaghetti sauce off.
And she's just like Clorox bleaching everying and
I wish you
Lysol
just
and
cleaned the microwave.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're good.
we're good.
Batten down the hatch.
she's just being like, this is just out of character for her. She's a
Right.
very clean person.
Is she sick or have any
No.
pre-existing conditions?
No.
What are you, a closet insurance agent? Tell me.
like a giant dong.
Dong.
Dog. I like them to look like they sound.
Ding dong.
I am a little. I'm getting.
Well, you have a kid. You gotta be.
No,
What?
but they're immune to it.
Oh.
Like,
What?
they can't really catch it under 10.
I think you just
Oh.
heard. Did
Just
you?
make that
No,
up?
Drudge Report told me.
Oh, I thought the
okay.
song "Addicted to Love."
You're under 10. You're looking good.
You
think you're
immune to the stuff? Oh yeah.
Might as well.
You're sexy and 10.
No, I was getting pissed off on the way over here.
Well,
Just
yeah.
thinking of my face.
No, thinking of the coronavirus coverage, and then that guy
Yeah.
gave me the finger.
So
and I
epically though.
went after him.
He didn't even look at
Oh,
you.
he had the worst pursed lips too, and a beard that just made him like really pop. I like,
looked like a 70s.
I
I
didn't
can't
tell-
believe you used.
I didn't tell you this.
Oh,
part.
tell him.
No, I didn't.
That's
just-
what
I don't
I'm
think he
saying.
heard anything.
I'm picturing a bearded
I
Mick
was
Jagger.
like, I had texted you, said that I'm walking, and then
Yeah.
I realized I was still in the Mosaic shopping
You
district.
always park there. Yeah.
And I was like, what am I doing? So I got back in my car and I just needed to go down and do a little quick U-turn and turn back and around to the station parking lot.
Mhm.
And at that stop sign, he was turning left.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
And he cut me off
Uh
and he just does one of these like he goes,
huh. So he's holding the finger, like he's not making eye contact,
Right.
and the finger's against the side of his face.
and that's when
almost.
I texted you, I have to go after someone.
Oh.
Do it for me.
Whoops.
The chair gave out under Michael. Time to get in his head. You fat pig.
Stop.
No one will love you. Said the man who had to swap seats before the show started because mine kept collapsing under me. doing his little bird.
Yes.
And so
Ew, I hate that guy.
I was like, you shouldn't do this. And then a part of me was like, yeah, but it's been a while.
Uh-huh.
So, and I looked at what I was going to do. And I grabbed like this little, I guess it was the size of like a yo-yo
Okay.
thing of hair gel.
Uh-huh.
And I was just going to chuck it at him with a car.
That is felonious.
Yeah.
That's a missile weapon.
Yeah. I went through like everything like,
Uh-huh.
oh, this could go from really just stupid to really worse. But I thought maybe if I don't hit his car and I can just hit his head, I just wanted to
Oh.
hit. I wanted to draw. And I was like, I'm just gonna have to get in.
I will circle around and I will just lay on my horn for 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have been in the car
really?
with you when you've done that.
You were
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
you were.
He's just
what-
like, "Brrr."
what do you like? Is it like a call to like all the animals?
Yeah, it's how I call out all the savages that then hurl feces at the offender. And justice is served. No,
I never do anything.
No,
I don't get road rage at all.
Michael's trying to figure out where the latch is.
Where is this?
So you have to hold down the latch and then pull up on it because it's like a bad chair. So
It's just a normal
There you-
office chair.
That was an adventure.
So you've been in the car with him?
Oh yeah.
I will do all. So I will follow.
Yep.
Oh, so you're not like just.
Oh, like honking,
like-
going the opposite
Right.
direction. No, I will turn to follow.
Right.
He's honking. What's wrong?
know.
Pop a tit in his mouth. He looks upset. I am. So I'll follow and just lay on the horn. I consider it a win when they pull over to let me pass. And then when I will never give them the finger back after like they've conceded defeat,
Mhm.
I'll drive by and sometimes I'll blow kisses or I'll like wave like the queen or I'll pantomime fellatio. Like I'll do all of these things, but it's a big thing for me.
When's the last time? that
Like a
happened?
month.
Really?
Like a month.
What-
It
what-
was an
what-
Indian dude on the way to the gym. I remember it, and he gunned it in front of me. He pulled into kind of like you were experiencing what you want to call like a T-bone or whatever.
Right.
I'm heading straight. He's on my right. He pulls up to like a stop and then sees me like maybe 20 feet away, if that, and just decides he can gun it in front of me and make the right to go in front of me. Not a proper stop whatsoever. And so I just laid on my horn and he starts like flicking me off, but eventually pulls over to the side and concedes defeat. I don't think I did any of the displays of dominance.
He didn't get out and piss on his head.
No, I didn't. But I just drove past and he gave me like an extra bird and then got behind me.
Then you what?
And then I won the day.
Oh, I thought you did. You stop? I thought.
No, I wouldn't stop. Like once you've pulled over, I have won. And we can
Right.
all go about our day, the hierarchy being restored.
Gotcha.
Michael's like, I work with an insane person.
I've
Oh
never,
no, I'm just thinking like maybe I shouldn't. Maybe
Yeah.
I should not tell
Well-
some of my stories because I've gone crazy down.
I've never done
Oh.
anything. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I want to hear. I want to get ideas.
Oh,
I've
this
never
was-
gotten really angry in
This
the car.
was what 2007.
Okay.
I just completed 4 months of treatment.
Mhm.
I was,
you were pissed.
I was really. I remember being in my outpatient group, and it was like me and this other guy, and I just remember looking at. I had like 2 or 3 counselors, like my main counselor, who I really love to this day. She's great. I just remember saying to her, like, you know what? If someone's a motherfucker, maybe it's best if you go up and let them know that they're a motherfucker. And she's like,
Michael, you get like this every time you put on your Limp Bizkit shirt.
and she's like, yeah, you're angry.
yeah, you're pissed.
And I was
sober, goddammit.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sober and I'm happy. I was having these bouts of road rage where one time what I would do is I would follow the person and just
Okay.
fuck with them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I followed someone from Tenleytown to Bethesda.
Is that long?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Bethesda,
it's about-
Arizona.
It's about
Yeah.
3 hours.
and just to let
about 3
them,
days.
and just to let them know that like I was not clandestine about it either. Like it would just be them in front and me behind them, and I'd start going back and forth, and then get real still.
Oh my
Like-
god!
And finally there was like this like little voice in my head that was like, you know what, I'm asking to be shot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm asking to be arrested.
Yeah.
All of it. The one I really, there's two I remember. One, both of them, the girl that I lived with at the time, gosh, she would be hilarious to call, and she would because she has this thick Mississippi accent.
Ooh, okay.
And she would just be like, "Oh yeah, he is crazy." But she was in the car both times.
Uh-huh.
And one time I was eating like a breakfast sandwich, and I was in Georgetown somewhere, and whoever cut me off, and I just start yelling at him, and egg just starts flying out of my mouth. And she's like, "Michael, I don't know what's going on with you." And then the last time, yeah,
So gross.
we pulled up next to somebody on Wisconsin. It was the same kind of area in DC, and I forget what had happened, but we're like next to each other in the light, and it's this young couple in like a Mini Cooper,
Mhm.
and I just start going at them, and they're like, "Yeah," and they're both going, "You're crazy, you're crazy," and I'm like, and
When did you say you don't know what started this? You just remember the
I
fight?
just remember it was something
Something they did.
something
Yeah.
they did, and it was such like
He's so great if it's
at
Sean
that
and Kathy.
point. Yeah, at that point,
Sean was.
Yeah, he drives a Mini.
Oh, he does. Of course he does.
but as soon as they pulled away, I was like, "Oh shit!" And I just turned, and my girlfriend was there, and I was like, "I'm sorry." It was
Sorry,
like,
baby.
It was like I was like, that was like when I realized, like, all right, there's something
Mhm.
wrong. It was like a hiccup.
Yeah.
It was like I just like popped.
Damn.
Yeah. I get
And
that
then
too. Yeah.
and then it
Like
was like,
legit-
ooh, I can't,
Yeah.
sorry. Excuse me.
Legit, like my short-term memory
Sorry
will
about that.
stop like sequencing properly, and there's just kind of gaps.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, I was probably very angry in that gap, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Like it's like being blackout drunk, but just anger.
I don't
that was
get,
like the-
angry like that.
But that was the
Michael.
last time I can really remember, except today was
Uh-huh.
like, oh, you know what? There's something.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Michael, I won't be here every time to sing a
Oh,
lullaby to your
I-
penis and
I-
put it to sleep.
I should text her and see if she would be on the show.
Michael,
Michael, pull it out. I'm gonna put it in a little wee manger.
were you just roommates or were you dating?
Oh, we met a couple 2-3 months before I went into treatment,
Mm-hmm.
and she stayed with me. We stayed together we were like together 2 years.
I'm proud of you, Michael.
Oh,
I'm so proud.
So
of you.
proud.
So proud.
You're
You're a real dick when you drink.
Yeah, I'll have to ask her.
You're
She
the
would-
first
she would
man I've
definitely-
dated to
she-
complete any sort of higher education. Yes, I'm counting your sobriety program.
I saw the certificate.
She was a Ole Miss grad.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know Eli
Yes,
Manning.
Oh yeah, she was like
carnally.
Yeah. she was. I guess it was probably right around the time she graduated.
Yeah.
He graduated.
Go ahead, Michael. Tell them I was sexy enough to get fucked by Eli.
He's
You
such a-
sound really kind of close. to
You're
her.
making me sound like a
You sound-
fat pig. Michael.
you sound really sexy, John. I thought you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
Getting a halvesy.
Yeah. Get in a dongzy.
Tell them how I plaster of Paris my belly button up for you every morning. Just color in that plaster of Paris. and
My man doesn't like an Audi. So
I
I,
do what my man needs.
so
to
I
stay happy.
PP my plaster Paris.
Right.
My Audi every morning. Make it a deep innie. Just for Michael.
Get an
Michael does-
artist to paint like a realistic.
It
as
takes
we
about
can.
5 hours in the
Right.
chair, in the artist chair every morning, but it's worth it.
Right.
I'm saving up and doing overtime so I can get a plastic surgeon to remove my belly button. But until then, this is what I got to do.
Do we even need belly buttons after we're babies? Like after,
I don't think so.
so like,
You could cover it up. The next girl that I see that I feel like I should tell her that.
I've got
You don't need that.
you know
Cover it
that's,
up.
you know that's completely
Go to-
unnecessary.
Go to Walmart. They have drywall patches. It's really easy. God. My name's Mike, by the way. Sorry. I just like-
You're like really cute.
Yeah. If you want to get some coffee, I'm recently sober. You may have seen me. I just got out of my vehicle to fucking shake down that old guy. But
slipped off a dude who gave me the bird with juicy lips.
yeah.
Pursed lips.
Ah,
Ugh. You're so mad.
God, I want to see him. Just want to like
Just the pursed lips again. I'm just picturing Jagger. Like,
with a goatee.
yeah, exactly.
Michael.
Mark, you.
Michael.
Sorry, I no, don't drive over here.
I don't drive over here. You know,
And I'm almost 80.
I got a bad ticker. I really partied last night too.
Grandpa Jagger, you shouldn't be driving.
You're right. I'm right. Do you get like that with your daughter in the car? Never.
Like a British
Right.
accent.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
No.
We ain't gonna have McDonald's every day now.
You're being the pumps.
You don't get
Yes,
angry.
actually, I have.
Really?
Yeah, she
She cut you off.
Did she get scared?
Yes. No, she just like, why are you yelling or why are you honking?
Oh.
Yeah,
She
I'm
got
like,
scared.
well, Daddy's like really justified right now in how he's feeling.
That man stole the Paw Patrol. Get him.
I don't know if you know this about your dad, but he recently lost his family.
You sound in a great place right now. There's a strong foundation supporting you. Oh, God.
I love you, Daddy.
You know something about your daddy? He's single
And ready to mingle.
but I can't do anything about it because I have no money.
Not to mention you.
So cut out the Sizzler coupons so Daddy can get it wet.
Is there even a Sizzler around?
There is
Where?
in Anacostia, Oxon Hill, Maryland.
Is there really?
In terms of Sizzler, I honestly don't know.
Yes, you do.
I know there's.
Yeah, you do. Don't lie. You're such a liar.
All right, look, guys. When the one on Braddock closed down, I took their signage and their booths. So, just
I've
come
never
my-
been to Sizzler. What? It was seafood?
It was a steakhouse, I think. Right?
Oh.
It was
Yeah.
mostly steak.
Okay.
Were they the baby back ribs guys?
No, that's Chili's.
Chili's.
Chili's,
Yeah.
baby back
I've
ribs.
never said anything more ignorant in my life. Literally.
Chili's, baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's.
What if in
baby back
recovery, that's how they
ribs.
taught Michael how to cope with his anger?
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Just sing a silly song to yourself, zap yourself right out of that state.
Okay. So fucking angry. I want my baby back, baby back.
First lips covered in rib sauce, bearded fuck.
That sounds like
Baby
Buffalo Bill.
shark.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Was she a great big fat person?
Was she a big fat person? I'd fuck me.
Oh, fuck me so hard.
I'd fuck me. Was she a...
Oh,
No.
we have devolved.
Yes, we have.
That's how I'll know I found my soulmate. I'll be like, I'm going to take you in the fashion of the dog. And while we copulate, we will both make Buffalo Bill sounds back and forth to each other. It puts the lotion in the fucking basket. That's how he dies. Once Clary shots him.
Who's the guy that died during sex?
No.
The actor.
Oh, really?
That was Danny
David
DeVito.
Carradine.
Oh,
Carradine.
Well, that was sex with himself.
Right.
What?
He hanged himself while jerking off, doing the autoerotic,
Hot.
much like the singer
Hot.
to In Excess, Michael Hutchins. Yeah, that is one of the few roads I won't go down. I don't shove anything up my
Yeah.
ass for prostate stimulation.
Have you tried?
No,
Yeah, you're missing out.
missing out. Good prostate milking.
You never even had a girl stick like a fingy up there?
No.
Oh.
The most-
Jesus, John.
Yeah,
It's like
sorry.
you've never orgasmed before.
I know. You come like a child. Exit only. No, I've never had a finger up there. The most I've had is at the place where I see my professionals,
Mm.
who, by the way, being Chinese in origin, you think during this corona outbreak would slash their prices, but if somehow used as an excuse to raise their prices, explain that to me.
Wait, the hookers you go to?
I
Really?
sure, in theory.
Well, maybe it is to
Yes.
Scare people away.
Curate a
Mhm.
certain level of
Clientele.
Yeah.
We saving to buy cure.
Mhm.
Right.
So yeah,
And you know what? If people are quarantined and told to stay home, I bet you the price is going to skyrocket. Or
I
a
want
bunch of sort of underground kind of bootleg operations will set up shop,
Pussy Fight
Bootleg.
Club.
like school teachers and shit. You know.
Oh,
yeah, man, that's what's gonna happen.
So in your
I got a buddy that I was talking about.
every woman is dying to be a hooker. The
Yeah.
price just has to be
Oh
right.
yeah, dude. Coronavirus, there's gonna be some like good things that happen. like girls are gonna start selling their pussy. Like that you wouldn't think, but
Have
they-
you ever
But,
fucked
like,
a girl from Clorox wipes? Because you will.
dude, that's gonna happen.
I'm storing up so much Purell, and I'm gonna get so much Pussarooski.
Dude, in a few weeks, Purell is gonna be like owning a BMW.
Have you ever gotten your ass eaten because you had toilet paper?
You will, dude.
I made her suck my cock through the tube.
It was hygienic, and I also blew load, man.
It's like the grapefruit trick, but with a toilet paper tube.
What's the grapefruit trick?
Where
We just-
they take a slice of fruit and kind of use that to give you a.
yeah. And they're like, "Oh, is it my mouth or is it a grapefruit?" And it's
Yeah.
like, it's obviously a fucking
Yeah.
piece of fruit.
It's like, oh, am I feeling
Oh.
citric acid in my urethra?
Right.
Oh,
Wait, so they. Okay. I'm sorry.
I actually had a girl do
I got
that
it.
to me.
really?
How was it?
Did she like flub it and just shove it in your asshole?
I was like, this would feel much better if it was your mouth.
yeah, exactly. I haven't fucked a banana peel since I was 10, and I'm not going to.
Well, did
again.
she just want to try something fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was fine.
But she had
It
given
wasn't.
you-
It wasn't like
You had received a BJ from her prior.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
No,
this was
it
just
was-
something new and
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And I was
Fruit,
like, all
fruit
right.
was on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now put your mouth on.
Candy? Yeah, babe. Why is there a watermelon in the bed with lipstick on it? Just try it, babe.
And then pretty soon, like a few months later, babe, can you not put my lipstick on all the fruit that I buy? What? I nothing. I just
You're so pretty.
yeah, and I just when you're not around, I just imagine this one is you and this one's your friend. And this one you just kind of brought home.
Why is there mascara on the vacuum?
Because she fucks. And she starts to cry.
Sucks like a vacuum. Like a Dyson.
Like a dog.
Like a
Dyson
dog
dog.
Dyson. Dyson Dong. That's a good
Dyson
name for
Dong.
porn name.
Sorry.
Hey, it's
Dyson
Dyson
Dong. Hey, Dyson Dong. Slate your name, please. Dyson Dong.
Oh, DD, what's up, buddy?
I know this guy. I've seen him work.
Did he cut you off earlier today?
yeah. I followed him here, and then I was like, you know what? I'll audition.
I like
One way I'm not going to beat the shit out of you right now. That's if you prove you are who I think you are.
You are him.
It is you.
Did we have more or did we want to leave?
Well, let's plug what we got going on.
Yes. Yeah. Guys.
Yeah.
What do I have going on? True West and
Mhm.
Fairfax.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Opening April 24th.
Okay.
Hopefully we won't be closed down because of
Oh.
Cinco de Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean coronavirus.
Nice. Eva, I think, was referring to the live podcast we're doing Wednesday,
Yep.
March
Oh,
11th.
shit.
in
11th.
Summers. We have sold a number of tickets that cannot be divided into any number.
Yep.
Whoa.
It's a number that represents both infinity and nothingness.
Oh.
So nowhere to go but up.
Right.
Please purchase tickets.
$7
only. Summers, Arlington, Papa's Basement.
Papa's Basement Live. There might be Pete Bergen.
Yeah.
Pete Bergen.
There might be
Maybe.
Pete Bergen. He has to ask his wife.
He's got to ask his wife. He's a cock.
Old Cuck Bergen.
Old Guck Bergen. Bergen. Cock.
The old
Cock.
CB radio Cuck Bergen. All right.
Cuck Burger, what's your 20?
I'm over here cleaning a cream pie. Want to help out? No, sir.
No, I do not.
I forgot
That
we
was
played
Sam
outro
Elliott.
music. Yeah.
No, I do not.
Goodbye, everyone.
We're home free. School's out, baby.
Good show.
Nothing to talk about, nothing to critique. Great show, great guests tomorrow. You go home, have a glass of wine, whack off. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's the post-show critique?
Yeah, you're the best.
It's my time to go. I successfully burned all my bridges. Nobody loves me, and I don't love nobody.
Then he said penis.
Yeah. Then he said masturbation.
Then he said vagina. That was cool.
Had a mighty hard time, but I'm on my way. Had a mighty hard time, but I'm on my way. It's a mighty hard climb.